crazy to see. I'm really excited for this dive coaster though.
I honestly can't believe that I am about to say this.
And just like that, we have made it for opening day.
And yes, you did just hear me right. We have finally made it to the date that all the construction updates have led to, July 9th, 2026, which is also known as Tormenta Rampaging Run's opening day. And spoiler alert, I have already rode Tormenta, so after this video you can find a link in the description for my first ever ride reaction. But today is the day that the ride opens for everyone, so without further ado, let's get up to the park and get in line to enter the park. But with the park not being open yet, we were able to see them testing the ride a couple times, and it was pretty cool to see because everyone in the area always turned around to watch it, and that just shows you how hyped everyone is for this roller coaster. But also, with us just standing here watching it, it just shows how massive this roller coaster is and how much of a work of art it is just to watch it go around the track. But after not much longer, they had finally dropped the gate. You see what I did there? Anyways, we were finally let into the park. Once we walked in, you can just feel the excitement for this coaster. It is such a unique feeling. But as you can see, some people were taking the run in Tormenta Rampaging Run just a little too seriously. When walking over to Tormenta, it was weird because there was no rope drop, but I'm guessing with all the people, they were just going to try to get people through the line. I don't know if you noticed, but it's funny how no one is walking over to where Mr. Freeze or Batman is. I get Tormenta is new, but it was just weird to me because normally there's so many people that always walk over there first. But after a short walk to the Spain area, I noticed that they were already letting people in line. Mind you, the park doesn't even open for about 20 more minutes, but honestly I'm not complaining, and I think it's all a part of them just trying to get people through the line as quick as possible. In my first ride reaction, I didn't touch on this much, but I just want to say that when you're walking around the Spain area, the park overall did a really nice job overhauling it, and I do want to give credit where credit is due. Six Flags did an amazing job transforming the old Spain area into the new Spain area today. Unfortunately, the queue though doesn't have that much theming, but luckily we had a pretty good spot in line. And in reality, we had a really good spot in line. We only ended up waiting about 15-30 minutes, not that bad at all for opening day.
And here we go, we are about to get on. Dang, that thing is crazy, and I was lucky enough to get another front row ride without even having to wait extra, but it's still insane that this thing is at this park, and the operations today are absolutely amazing, so congratulations, Six Flags. Dang, this is insane.
And I'm sorry, but if you think this is insane, just wait. And yes, we are both seeing the same thing. Everyone did decide to show up today, which I'm so excited for, but the line was crazy. But yeah, the hype was definitely real for this roller coaster, but luckily with the good operations that they had the opening day, this line should move pretty quick. But also with it being a dive coaster, it has amazing capacity. One thing that I have not mentioned yet is just how hot it was, so we decided to go in the gift shop to cool off for a little and also see if they have added any new merch items. And Six Flags, I am still waiting on that nano coaster.
Since everybody in the park is over by Tormenta, we are going to go do Titan real quick to see how it still is holding up. But yeah, and unfortunately we were going to do Mr. Freeze, but it is closed. But there was a great turnout today. It's crazy that you can hear it from here. But yeah, unlike Tormenta, this has absolutely no line at all, which is amazing. Yeah, unlike Tormenta, we are getting right on right away.
Honestly, Titan was amazing as always, and make sure to stay hydrated before you ride this ride. If you know, you know, but it was an amazing ride we had. But after our ride on Titan, we were all getting pretty hungry, so we decided to go into JB's Smokehouse to eat lunch. The chicken tenders were okay like always, but these potatoes that they have at JB's are so good, like literally the best potatoes in the park, better than any of the french fries. Earlier in the day, I had saw some of the new Mr. Freeze merch, but then was rudely pushed out of the way by a different creator that you'll have most likely watched. So here's a look at the brand new Mr. Freeze merch. I'm so glad this ride finally got a shirt, and the design honestly isn't even that bad. And while we were eating lunch, we heard about a first rider shirt, and sure enough, they had one in the pop-up stands that I have completely missed for my first ride as I was exiting the ride. But with it being pretty hot and the line for Tormenta being pretty long, we did decide to end our day here, unfortunately. I just want to give the Six Flags Over Texas team a huge shout out for opening this wonderful roller coaster, and I am so excited to see what's next for the park. And if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this one. But with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, have a great rest of your day, and bye.